Good afternoon, this is Representative Carpenter with a capital update for February 2nd. I just wanted to go over a few things that have occurred this week and bring you up to speed. More information from my office in the Peninsula Clarion. We will be doing a weekly article. You can find that in the opinion section of the Clarion. So today on the floor, we passed out House Bill 129 from the House, and it will move over to the Senate for consideration through their committee process. House Bill 129 cleans up the voter rolls by requiring the Division of Elections to adopt best practices and a maintenance schedule for regular review and update of the master voter register. It directs the use of other government databases to review our voter rolls, and in doing so, the Division of Elections will be looking for voters whose mail has been returned to the division as undeliverable, voters who have had no contact with the Division of Elections in the previous 2 years and haven't voted in 2 years, and voters who register to vote in another state or establish residency in another state, receive a driver's license in another state, register a vehicle in another state, served on a jury in another state, or if they've received benefits in another state that require you to be a resident of that state. These are all things that the Division of Elections will have to consider when they're reviewing the voter rolls. So that will go a long way, or that the people who are voting in Alaska are people who should be voting in Alaska. It's not all of the election changes that we want to see happen, but it's a good start in the right direction. An update on Senate Bill 140, which is our education bill. House majority and the Senate majority and the governor have been working diligently to find a compromise, negotiating a way forward for the education funding and the education improvements that we would all like to see happen. So we don't have anything to vote on today, but hopefully within the days ahead and maybe weeks ahead, we'll see some progress there. Another issue that I think is concerning a lot of folks in this state and also around the country. I spoke to Governor Dunleavy about the Texas border issue. Governor Abbott, who's the governor of Texas, has requested support from National Guards in all of the states in our union. Governor Dunleavy is weighing his options at this time. No decision has been made on what Alaska's response would be to that request. But I had a good conversation with him, and our majority caucus also met with the Adjutant General, General Sachs, and discussed implications for the Alaska Army National Guard. Much of what we know, or what we think we know, is coming from the news media and social media, and that's really not a good place for us to be relying upon data. So we're looking for some options to make sure that we've got the ground truth from Texas and help us shape our policy decisions and whatnot. As everybody probably knows, the governor's got control and command of the Alaska National Guard. But if the National Guard gets activated in any sort of way and it's on state orders, then that's going to cost a significant amount of money, and the legislature is going to have to weigh in on that. So it is important that the legislature stay abreast of the situation and have the best data possible for making decisions. We will do our best to stay up to date there, because I know that there's a lot of Alaskans that are concerned what's happening down in the lower 48 and specifically along the southern border. That's an update for this week. If you haven't seen, check out my update in the calendar for next week. There's plenty of public testimony opportunities happening, and there are many meetings happening next week. So again, if you have questions about what I've just presented or questions in general, you can send them to email rep.ben.carpenter@akleg.gov or call the office at 907-465-3779, and we will do our best to answer your questions. So for Friday afternoon, February 2nd, from Juneau, this is Representative Carpenter signing off.